Here comes the music. I am Sub-Zero. Good day, cunts. Welcome to episode number 14 of Awkward Silence. We are very fucking happy to be with you today, and happy Father's Day to anybody who's a real dad, not sperm donors, ones that are real fathers out there.
Yeah,
So,
no Dr. Klein's up in here.
Motherfucker, I was just getting ready to say it.
Beat you to it.
Bastard. But anyway,
Also, happy Juneteenth.
yes, happy Juneteenth as well. Wait, what is it like? I'm sorry, I know it's for black rights, but what does
It was
that
the
mean
day
exactly?
it was the day that slaves were freed.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Gotcha. All right. But anyway, joining me, we have the love guru for transgenders, Michael, Chicago Sports Talk Michael, and we have the master of lists when it comes to college or NFL teams, Master Nicky the Draft Sensei. Now, CPG, I don't know where the fuck he is. Hopefully he's not dead, but none of us can get a hold of him. So, if he comes in, he comes in. If not, it's just a three-man show tonight. So, what did everybody
And
do
if he
for
comes
Father's Day?
in, he better pray.
What?
If he comes in, he better pray.
Why does he have to pray?
So a girl doesn't get pregnant? Comes in.
Awkward silence.
Indeed.
Can't believe y'all didn't get that.
No, I got it. It's just why.
Someone has to make the
I
stupid
definitely
jokes.
got you.
Someone
Nick.
has to make the offhand jokes when CPG isn't here.
Well, usually that's me. I say the most foul shit ever.
I didn't
Like
say
how
foul, I said offhand.
Like how Trashville's a complete abomination.
The random jokes, I should say, not
Yeah.
foul.
Nick, actually, one question for Nick. Have you seen this guy in any of your like live streams? His name is Don Bird. He is a Detroit Lions fan.
I haven't had any live streams lately, so no.
Yeah, Nick really doesn't do that anymore.
I mean, like
Not
on
lately.
Packers live streams, or do you even know who he is?
No.
He is a Detroit Lions fan that has a mouth.
Huh.
There's a lot of those. I mean,
There's
I
one
would
whose mouth
assume
won't even open.
if he's able to talk, he does have a mouth.
Well, I mean, some of them talk without moving their mouth. You know, like this.
We lost to Middle Tennessee State. I'm still pissed about that. Shout out to the Hitman.
Yeah.
But anyway, how was your father? But anyway, I know I'm the only person who has produced a child, but like, how was your Father's Day? Were y'all good to your dads?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, mine's dead. I really can't be good to mine, except, pray for him and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I got my dad a book on the history of Led Zeppelin, his favorite band.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sure, he appreciated that.
Yeah, I took him to Outback as well.
Oh man, Outback sucks.
He prefers Outback,
Is that like
so
is that like his favorite?
yeah.
Okay, I mean, I guess that's I don't know. To me, Longhorn's where it's at with steakhouses.
Yeah. I like Longhorn as well, don't get me wrong.
Longhorn or Texas Roadhouse, I think they're better than fucking
Oh,
Outback.
Texas Roadhouse is the bomb.
Texas Roadhouse only has like good rolls.
Those rolls are legit though.
Yeah, like the cinnamon butter is fucking good as fuck.
Yes. Only thing with Outback is like most of their food decent, but like them steak, but like you gotta get like a 14-ounce ribeye for you to get a decent sized steak from them, and it's I don't know. I feel like I could cook a better steak.
I got an 8. Well, tonight I got an 8-ounce sirloin with some grilled chicken and their steakhouse mac and cheese and some mashed potatoes with that.
Oh, shout out to shout out to us and them. The bloomin' onion is good. I like that shit.
Yeah,
Any cheese fries. It really their appetizers in general are the shit.
for sure. Also, speaking of food establishments, the NFL has a new pizza sponsor. They have gone from Pizza Hut to Little Caesars, and to me, that's a downgrade.
Oh yeah,
It's if
speaking
it's definitely a downgrade as far as the product. Why did this happen?
I have no idea.
How did
well,
Goodell? I just would love to hear how Goodell fucked this one up.
you guys know who Adam Rank is? Did you guys see his like predictions for each team?
Who the fuck is Adam Rank?
Oh, he's a Bears homer on NFL Network.
Oh, cool.
Uh,
So,
well,
so basically, his opinion is the equivalent of cat piss.
Fair.
Okay,
he did have you winning the division, Nick, so that would be nice.
Ah, that's a
that's
surprise.
kind of obvious.
I mean, it wouldn't shock me if the Vikings were too. They have the talent to win that division.
Huh?
They still have
They have Dalvin.
$37 million.
Wait a minute. Wait. No, I got this one. They have Dalvin Cook and Justin Jefferson. That's basically it.
You also forget Adam Thielen.
He
Adam
old and
Thielen's
he white.
On his last leg too.
He
He
old
hasn't
and
been
he
that
white,
great
man.
lately.
I think the Lions are gonna be better competition than the fucking Vikings this year.
I don't know about that. They still got
I
Jared
do.
Goff.
If Dave Campbell truly isn't a fucking idiot, I think the Lions might be better than the Vikings.
You mean Dan Campbell?
Yeah. What did I say?
Dave.
Dave, this DA name. Who gives a fuck?
It wouldn't
He
shock
looks
me if.
like
I mean,
he
it
looks
wouldn't-
like he looks like PC Principal from South Park.
We'll see how many kneecaps he bites this year.
You see, he looks like PC Principal from South
He
Park.
he does. He was a he was an NFL tight end, wasn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, they had some highlight package, I think, of him like I saw like a while ago.
But yeah.
I don't fucking know.
But yeah. With that being said, let's talk about.
Thought you were gonna say let's talk about the Eagles.
Nah, not quite.
Guys, stop. Let's talk about the Eagles.
So we're in agreement that the Little Caesars is a downgrade from Pizza Hut, correct?
If we're talking in terms of pizza, yes.
Okay, so what? So if you couldn't have Pizza Hut back as your official pizza sponsor, what would you choose instead of Little Caesars?
Papa John's.
Papa is definitely a possibility.
Oh shit! I mean, they got to be desperate for sponsors now.
True.
After that whole incident.
Yeah, no kidding.
But nah, I like
Domino's-
Domino's though.
Yeah, Domino's has gotten better lately. Their crust doesn't taste like cardboard anymore. They have some decent sauce.
Since they revitalized that, Domino's has been lit.
Yeah, for sure. And also their cheesy bread is just chef's kiss.
Oh man, you had the one with like the bacon and the jalapeno in it.
Oh yeah,
That shit is fire, bro.
it's bussin'.
It's bussin'. Bust it down, baby.
But yeah, Giordano's is also.
But like the only thing that sucks is like most of the best pizza out there is like local.
Oh yeah.
Do you always
I'm
want
like,
to have like pizza whenever your team is playing?
I usually have like wings or something like that.
Yeah, I try to stick with wings just because it's better for you.
Yeah.
Nom nom nom.
Nom 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 nom. I still love a good fresh delicious pizza once in a while though.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I had
Either
pizza
that,
during the Super Bowl.
or I get some like cheese curds going.
I love cheese curds. Like anything with melty gooey cheese is like amazing.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Now, do y'all? Well, actually, we're not all here because But anyway, do any of you guys put pineapple on pizza, right?
I don't.
I have some pepperoni.
Oh fuck y'all, man!
Pineapple does not belong on pizza. Gordon
You
Ramsay. Gordon
bullshit!
Ramsay.
Fuck
Gordon
Gordon
Ramsay
Ramsay!
said so. What?
I don't give a fuck what Gordon Ramsay said. Fuck him.
What do you mean?
Fuck him. That's what I mean.
He's a visionary.
Yeah, but he don't put pineapple on pizza, so fuck him. Pineapple is good as shit on pizza. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I will battle that with anybody till the death.
Nah, bruh.
Yeah, bruh.
Can we put
Yeah,
like a poll in here?
bro.
Can we get a poll going in here?
You'll say, can we get a poll going in here? I'll give you a poll.
I'd rather you not.
Sure about that?
I'm not just sure.
Speaking of giving some polls, Michael, has Julio had the chance to give you the poll
Oh my
yet?
god.
Oh my god, you really had to bring that up.
I told you don't fucking tell me. I told you don't fucking. Hey, you know what? You know what? This is fair actually. It is. It doesn't have to be your favorite pizza. It's good on pizza.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. Like, here's my stance with it. It can go on pizza, but it doesn't go on my pizza.
That's just basically saying you don't eat it on your pizza.
But yes, I am pro-choice when it comes to pineapple on pizza.
Did you really have to say it like that?
I have, yes. Correct.
We here at Awkward Silence are pro-choice with all choices, whether it's pizza, babies, or whatever. We are all pro-choice here.
Hell yeah.
Not like those fucking weirdos that want to make abortion illegal.
Correct.
Am I gonna get in trouble for saying that?
No.
Probably not.
But let's see, what else is going on around the NFL?
Well, Deshaun Watson's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I didn't read too much of the whole situation.
Or he is really being blackballed.
I don't know,
that reminds
man.
me of that meme NFL. I think it was Ghetto Gronk posted something about.
We know that's your favorite thing.
I'm convinced that you run that Instagram page.
Yeah, and like you post everything from that fucking thing in the chats.
One time he had a picture of Sandy Cheeks telling Patrick, and it was some similar thing about Sean Watson being asked, "Don't you have to be horny somewhere else?"
No, till
Who the fuck is Sandy Cheeks?
It's the squirrel from SpongeBob.
Oh, its last name is Cheeks?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Sandy Cheeks.
That brings a whole new dynamic to that.
Don't you have
like
to?
Squirrels' mouths their cheeks are like big because they're so full of like acorns.
Don't you have to be horny somewhere
but still,
else?
there's some dark humor to having someone's last name is Cheeks.
I mean, yeah, especially Sandy.
But anyway, Michael, I want to know how your first date with Julio went.
I never went on a date with Julio.
Yeah, you did. You
No, I
matched with him on
didn't.
Tinder.
So I virtually smashed.
We were all happy for you that you found your special someone.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that somebody.
Oh, here's some news. Dallas Cowboys, they lost an OTA practice because Mike McCarthy had them practicing too physically without pads on.
What a fucking.
Speaking of OTAs, how's Christian? Have you seen much of Christian Watson?
He's been pretty good. He's been a lot better than what he was before Rodgers got there. But
Oh yeah,
as
I
far as I
forgot.
know, he's been catching consistently.
Rodgers missed OTAs.
Yeah, but
he made it to he made it to mandatory minicamp though.
Well, what's gonna happen? But was he looking decent with Jordan Butlove throwing into him?
I didn't really get many updates on that, but I know who has been looking pretty good. Romeo Dobbs. We got him in like the 5th round, I believe. Another wide receiver. He's been catching everything.
Yeah, Christian Kirk looks solid, and so does Trevor Lawrence, and Travis Etienne's been full go, which is nice.
I did see Justin Fields throw a dart in the end zone to I think it was Dante Pettis.
Oh, y'all got him?
Yeah, it's him and David Moore, some guy named David Moore that I'm seeing in training camp. I mean, Justin Fields did throw a dart to Darnell Mooney.
I mean, you got a couple journeymen on your team. That's basically what that is.
But I am interested in what the Bears can do next offseason because they have the most money for next year.
Well, that's how you do it. Well, speaking of hidden money and not how to do things, should we talk about Vince McMahon's dumbass?
Oh yeah.
You got no chance. I mean, despite Vince McMahon being a piece of shit, his entrance is always a highlight.
I mean, he entered somebody else for money several times.
Yeah, Rosa, you take this money and me and John Laurinaitis are gonna plow you, pal.
Yeah.
Hey Stephanie, you wanna get free? Triple H be like,
what the fuck? I know Vince is fucked up, but I don't think he's gonna get busy with his own daughter.
It wouldn't shock me because he wanted her to strip for the audience one time.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. They're doing their diligence with that investigation. But it comes at an inopportune time because Vince could be very happy right now because the AEW is dealing with a lot of injuries, and
yeah, they are.
It would be an opportune.
I think Bryan Danielson's hurt. You got the whole MJF situation, and then CM
Punk.
I want you to fire me, you fucking Mark.
But yeah, you would think that this would be an opportune time for the WWE, but Vince had to be a fucking idiot.
Yeah, and then they're dealing with some as well. I mean, Cody's not ready.
True.
A part of me thought that Matt Riddle was gonna win against Roman because there were rumors of Matt Riddle winning against Roman.
I think it's gonna happen eventually.
And you know what? That would have been decent because it's something different.
I think it can happen eventually. Still,
Brock Lesnar did return, but I'm.
Oh yeah, Brock returned. That's right.
I'm like, not again. This shit's boring.
Yeah, I'm sick of Lesnar, honestly.
Like at this point, no.
Like,
do you want to know why I don't want?
Anyway,
Nick, do you want to know why I don't want Lesnar to win? Because he's just gonna win the title and run away from WWE for like 9
exactly. He's a part timer.
So is Roman.
So is Roman Reigns now.
Yeah.
Like Vince be giving these part-time motherfuckers championships. Like, shit's ridiculous now.
Do you want? And this is why I'm glad Vince is stepping down for now, because he would have made Roman lose the belt to The Rock.
My thing is though, like, I think he's still making creative decisions. He's just going to be more behind
Right.
the scenes, which still worries me.
Just like completely destroying Judgment Day.
Yeah, that was so fucking dumb.
Yeah, I mean, JD from New York. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he's a wrestling content creator, probably one of the biggest. He always speaks very hard on WWE. You should probably go watch one of his rants.
Yeah, what
Dude,
they
he
did
ain't,
to
dude, he ain't gonna,
fucking terrible.
he ain't gonna tell me nothing that I already don't know and nothing that Jim Cornette doesn't say.
I mean, JD from New York is probably one of the most dice fans out there.
Diest?
He's probably a hardcore fan.
Die Hard, you mean?
Yeah, basically.
Michael, you're English, bro. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Vince is still in charge of creative and running shit.
Yeah, him. Yeah, I agree. Him stepping down is nothing but talk, unfortunately.
I mean, at this point, he ain't gonna let it go. He just kind of needs to die. Lived a good life. Like, the Attitude Era was the shit, but it's like, you're doing way less for the fucking people being alive. So
yeah, no kidding.
Just ship your old ass to hell now.
Yeah, him stepping down, quote unquote, is more like a PR move than anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, you have a face running it, Stephanie, but who's making the decisions? Still Vince.
Yeah.
I bet.
Pretty much him, President Pigshit Trump, and fucking Biden just need to be put in a goddamn bus and driven off a cliff.
That Biden falling off the bike was funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Never mind, I'm gonna get fucking banned for political shit. And that's not what we do here.
I know, but I just had to say that.
But anyway, God, did anything else happen in the world of football besides Deshaun Watson being a fucking idiot? And
let me check Rappaport's Twitter here.
I mean, do we have to go to? Let me see what Adam Rank's record was for the Jaguars.
Dude, I don't give a shit what it is because he's probably gonna say we're gonna suck. So that's what everybody's prediction is with us. So it's fine. But I think we can surprise people. So we'll see.
Also, has anybody ever wondered why Ian Rappaport kind of looks like Tony Romo?
He kind of does a little bit.
Like, just imagine he's like, oh yeah, Tony Romo is considered the GOAT, and it's just because like he is the one that is actually Ian Rappaport.
Actually, he has you guys winning 7 games.
That's about what I think our floor is. What's Watson up to? Fucking 66 people accusing him of this shit now?
Well, not 66 people accusing him. He's just had massages from 66 people.
Don't
His
you
allegations
have
are 26.
Somewhere else, Deshaun Watson?
Oh
my God. His allegations are up to 26. And there's a new development that the Houston Texans made arrangements for his hotel rooms for.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and that's a red flag for me. And it tells me
he's going to be suspended for the whole season.
I swear, every fucking organization in the AFC South is just run by a piece of shit.
And that tells me, personally, that if the Texans are arranging this and like we're just finding out about this, I have a feeling that Watson's agent let that leak out, and I think if Watson's going to go down, he wants to take the Texans down with him.
As he should.
He's saying, "I'm not going to go to hell alone. You're going with me."
Yeah.
I just think every team in the AFC South their owners should all be fired, and just everybody get a new owner and move Tennessee or move the Titans somewhere besides that fucking cesspool known as Nashville.
But I actually feel bad for one of their wide receivers, Trayvon Burks. He's going to
I
have
don't
to
feel
waste
bad
it.
for him. Fuck him. Well, actually, I do feel bad. He got drafted by that shithole, and I actually did like him coming out. But
Oh,
I mean,
the Steelers signed Minkah Fitzpatrick to a new 5-year contract.
that's good for them.
I think he's deserving of that. He's been very solid. But that tells me that Jesse Bates and Derwin James are in for a big payday as well.
Oh yeah. Assuming Derwin James actually fucking plays this year.
He played healthy this past year.
I know, they got lucky.
I know.
Like, he's had, like, 1 year where he made it halfway, and then, like, the other 2 he was hurt, and then this past year he was healthy.
Also, Richard Sherman is going to be on the Thursday Night Football team on Amazon.
Yes, I guess Dick Sherman retired.
Well, I don't think he's retired. This is just a gig that he's doing until he gets signed.
What the hell?
Yeah.
And then
Is there a
Russell Wilson wanting his ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah, I think we covered that last time.
when
Did we?
literally you have one Super Bowl, and that was because of the Legion of Boom.
No, he had a lot to do with it, but that team definitely should have won more with him there.
Yeah. Apparently, Robert Quinn did not attend a mandatory minicamp.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, according to rumors, I can't say I blame him for not wanting to be a part of the Bears, because the Bears are a rebuilding team, and he wants to be, one of these. I'll go to a team if they're contending for a title.
Which is fair.
And I say if we do trade him, we better get a good ass package out of it.
You'll be lucky to get a second round pick.
A second and a third round pick.
You will be lucky to get a second round pick.
I mean, Khalil Mack did get us a second round pick.
That's Khalil Mack. Robert Quinn's older, and you got to pay him a good contract.
I mean, Khalil Mack hasn't had a double digit sack since 2018.
It's fucking Khalil Mack. Like I said,
also Terry McLaurin will not be at minicamp as well.
I mean, that is a possible.
Yeah. What's going on with Scary Terry?
Basically, talks between the Commanders and Terry McLaurin's reps are continued per source, and while there's been some progress, they're still far apart. But things may change. But it seems that he's not going to show up for minicamp.
And Ron Rivera.
He's mad they got rid of his boy Haskins, and then they're not paying him.
Well, now
they changed their name to the Commanders. So I'd want to get the fuck out of there too.
And now they got Carson Wentz.
I mean, that is a possible trade.
That too.
That's
a possible trade target for a lot of teams.
Shit, I'd take Terry McLaurin.
Honestly, if this is the Bears' chance to get Justin Fields a number one target, and with any cost, I say go for it.
Dude, have you not looked at what they're doing? They're rebuilding. That's why they're trading Khalil Mack. That's why they're going to trade Robert Quinn. That's why they didn't re-sign Allen Robinson. Like, dude, you're basically tanking.
Well, to be fair, Robinson didn't produce much this year for the Bears.
He did before.
I mean, that was because he did good with Trubisky.
Okay, but anyway,
I will say that Matt Nagy barely even threw him the ball, so that just proves how Matt Nagy was a disgrace of a head coach.
And also, Cooper Kupp got
wait,
extended.
and ain't your coach Eberflus now?
Eberflus, but he's not the play caller.
Yeah. Anyway, Nick, why don't you get to them rankings?
All right. So we took
I love
a
how
week
every
off.
time he starts. I love how every time he starts one of his segments, he's like, "All right."
That's my catchphrase.
You ever know that? You ever notice that?
Yeah.
Like when we let's get to that mock draft. All right.
It's my catchphrase.
Are you gonna do?
I guess.
Just curious, Nick. Are we gonna do like pick'ems when the NFL season begins?
I mean, that was the plan.
Julio's picking on you.
Just get to the rankings.
All right. I did that one on purpose.
I know you did.
Okay, so at 25, we're going to start off with the Washington Commanders, a team that we just talked about.
Oh yay!
In 2021, they went 7-10, third place in the NFC East, and no playoffs.
They won 7 games.
Yeah.
I thought it was less for some reason. Okay, go ahead.
I'm not sure that they made enough improvements on defense. They overpaid in the Carson Wentz trade, in my opinion. I did like the Jahan Dotson pick, but definitely not as much as I like Chris Olave, who they could have easily had. And again,
yeah, I'm surprised he won the top receiver going.
Yeah. But
it was a Drake London, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway.
And again, a player that we just mentioned, Terry McLaurin, if he does play for Washington this year, he is awesome, but they need to find a way to get him into the end zone more than 5 times. He only had 5 touchdowns last year. You got to get him in the end zone more than that.
Well, good luck with doing that with Carson Wentz.
I mean, it's better than the quarterback they had last year.
I don't know about that.
Oh, imagine if Carson Wentz gets injured, so does Taylor Heineke, and
yeah, you think Heineke is comparable to Carson Wentz?
No,
yes.
I'm saying they're third. I'm saying they're third.
Because Carson Wentz suck.
He's not. No, well, Carson Wentz isn't the best, but he's better than Taylor Heineke.
I'll give him he's better than Heineke by a slim margin.
I wouldn't even say. I just don't think that Taylor Heineke is a starting quarterback in this league.
I don't think he's that good. And Carson Wentz is?
I think he's a top 32 quarterback.
Okay.
Which means he's a starter.
I mean, okay, he's better than fucking Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones, but that's not saying much. Oh, and Mackenzie Berry-Belota. I'll throw him in there.
Next, we got the New York Jets. They went 4-13, 4th place in the AFC East with no playoffs. They had an awesome draft class this year, I gotta say.
They did.
Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall should give Zach Wilson better weapons to rely on. By the way, draft Breece Hall in your dynasty leagues. Because he will serve you well for a while, I think.
He will service you well.
Also, they made investments on their defense in that draft, too. They got Sauce Gardner and the Big Johnson to provide Robert Saleh's defense.
Yes, sir!
Now they need to see Zach Wilson take that second-year leap in order to find out if he is their quarterback of the future. But even if he isn't, there is a lot to like for the future beyond the quarterback position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you about their draft. I mean, they got Sauce. They got a receiver too, didn't they?
Yeah, Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, that's right, Garrett Wilson. And then the Big Johnson at fucking 28. That was a good ass pick.
No kidding.
So
again, I want to see Zach Wilson make that second-year leap because I really liked him last year. I thought he had really good potential. He just didn't have a lot of help around him.
Yeah.
Honest question: do you, out of all the rookie quarterbacks that were taken last year, who do you see taking a downfall?
A downfall?
Like I remember one time it was Baker Mayfield that had a
Mac
downfall.
Jones.
Yeah. I
Mac
mean, don't get
Jones.
me wrong, Mac had a great year, but like I don't think he has like the revolutionary
I
traits.
I did hear that Joe Judge is going to be calling plays for the Patriots on offense.
Oh man.
Well,
Pray for Mac
Well,
Jones.
to be fair, Joe Judge may be all right. I mean, he just had pure and utter dog shit at quarterback.
I mean, he also did not
I mean,
do
he's an
well.
idiot, but I mean, Zach Wilson might make him look a little bit better.
Oh, Us and Them says that Sauce is the next Revis.
I mean, Revis was overrated, though.
I don't know. Revis Island was
My
real.
opinion.
Revis Island was a real thing.
I don't think he was as good. I mean, he was good, but like, I don't think he's as good as everybody thought he was.
I mean, he wasn't prime.
Man, fuck
He
him.
wasn't Dion.
Fuck Dion.
Wait, what you got against Deion Sanders?
Dion's a bitch.
What? Why?
And he's Galen's best friend and was in his ear about him wanting to leave Jacksonville.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, now he's a head coach.
And he's a Florida State alum, and he's a prick, and he couldn't tackle. So fuck him.
Well, now he's a college head coach at a successful.
What, Jackson
HBCU.
State? Woo.
Yeah.
Look out for them guys.
Black college.
Huh?
Historically black college.
Well, that's good and all, but still, he fucking sucks.
Well, next we got the Detroit Lions. I got them at 23. In 2021, they went 3-13-1 and were fourth place in the NFC North with no playoffs. I think they're in the right direction. I really do. I think they're headed in the right direction. And Brad Holmes has done a really good job in building a true foundation for this rebuild.
True foundation.
What?
What?
The Lions are a cursed foundation of anything.
Well, I think they have done a good job these last two drafts of acquiring talent.
What he's trying to say on paper, it looks good, but like, I mean, like you're saying, it is Detroit. They could possibly find a way to fuck it up.
That's also true, but I do like what they're doing, and I think that Dan Campbell is at least a good culture guy. And that's coming from an NFC North rival here.
I mean,
people do like him. Like, they listen to him.
Yeah, they play hard for him.
Dan Campbell
that's part of it. Like, if he could actually, figure out how to be a head coach, then he might be decent.
I like Dan Campbell, but his quarterback is Jared Goff, and Jared Goff outside of McVay, sucks.
Well, that's the other thing. He's got to upgrade from Jared Goof. So
yeah, that's my thing. They are a quarterback away from competing, in my opinion, and I think if they tank this season, they could get Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud.
I mean, Nick, it doesn't matter if they get a good quarterback. The last good quarterback that they had went to another team and they won the Super Bowl.
Again, like, that was... You never know. Like, I'm not one to believe in, like, curses or anything like that. I don't
believe in that. I don't believe in that shit either, because it can happen to anybody. I mean,
exactly.
The Eagles won a Super Bowl, for Christ's sakes.
Exactly. Like,
and as much as people say how much Jacksonville sucked, the Jaguars were a fucking contender in the '90s, and then went on a decade of being shit, and then came out of nowhere in 2017 and should have won the fucking Super Bowl.
But, yeah, Detroit Lions are my 23 team, and that's all I got. So that's all I got for these three teams. So tune in next week.
Wait, you did three already?
Can you give us like two?
What?
Two more?
I mean, to be honest, this is just something I come up with weekly, so.
Yeah, why would he have it? Why would he have a list and then wait to reveal it?
Yeah, this is just something I take into mind as far as I study these teams. So we are up to 23 teams now. We have gone through 9 or 10 teams so far.
Well, shit, after next week, we'll be in the top 20. Holy
Yep.
fucking shit.
Yeah.
Getting close here.
I mean, we're desperate for football content at this point. I mean, I tried watching the USFL. It just ain't for
It's
me.
so fucking bad.
It just ain't for me. Like, you know it's bad when Kyle Sloter, I think his name is like one of the top quarterbacks in the league.
I mean, it's
Good
still
Lord.
football.
I
It's
mean,
still-
yeah, but is it good football?
No. Not at all.
Like, I don't watch the CFL or anything like that.
I did catch it. I've seen a couple of games from that before. I mean, it's not horrendous, but it's not good.
Like, the XFL, like, I'm hoping since The Rock is the CEO is the owner for that it'll be a lot better.
Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?
But like, I'm not gonna get my hopes up or anything like that.
I mean, that league was actually decent.
Yeah.
Because I know technically Vince owned it, but he really didn't have a whole lot to do with it.
True.
So, but that league before, COVID hit, like, it was actually decent.
Yeah, it was looking pretty decent for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, like let's look at these USFL rosters and see like
Let's do that. We gotta kill fucking 20 minutes here.
like here's the full rosters for these teams.
Can you imagine what if they have like a Pro Bowl like the NFL and it's like the best players from that league play each other? How bad would it be?
Well, don't ever bring up the Pro Bowl. That shit was whack. I mean, like they were
I
playing
was
flag
talking about doing one for the USFL, buddy.
Yeah, but it would literally be the same thing.
All right, we got the Birmingham Stallions. Their quarterback, as far as I know, is Alex McGuff.
Oh, Mr. Magoo. They got Mr. Magoo.
Yeah, from Florida International.
And the Jaguars had him in preseason 1 year. I fucked with Mr. Magoo. He could run at least.
Mr. Magoo.
I fucked with Mr. Magoo, man.
Any chances these receivers get signed to an NFL team?
I'm sure there's a chance for somebody.
It'd have to be like the MVP because like wasn't PJ Walker like the like
Yes, PJ Walker was like the shit in the XFL, and then he ended up on the Panthers. But that's really the only one. That's really the only one from the XFL I can think of that.
And he's like a third
is undefeated.
Quarterback.
He's undefeated while starting currently.
I mean, really, he should be their starter, but that's none of my business.
Let's see, quarterbacks for this team: Alex McGill, Jay Patterson for
that fucking guy.
Michigan Panthers.
Wait, is he on the same team as Mr. Magoo?
No, Mr. Magoo's
I was about to say one. I was about to say
Stallions.
Wasn't he like the number 1 pick of the draft?
I'm not sure, but Clayton Thorson is the quarterback for the Houston Gamblers.
Yeah, that name sounds familiar.
Yeah, he played for the Eagles for a short bit.
Let's do this. Is there any other recognizable name?
Paxton Lynch is on the Michigan Panthers as well.
Oh my god, that fucking guy.
DeAndre Johnson from Texas Southern. is on the Generals. So is Luis Perez.
That has to be a Washington team.
New Jersey.
Oh wow. Because usually some shit like that, it has to be Washington.
Kyle Sloter, quarterback for the New Orleans Breakers.
The Braun Breakers.
Right.
That's a fucking stupid name.
Zach Smith is also the backup quarterback. Case Cookus is the quarterback for the Philadelphia Stars. Brian Scott.
Why do I feel like that team was in a movie?
Pittsburgh Maulers. They got Kyle Lauletta.
No. I mean the Philadelphia Stars.
Oh, I know. But Kyle Lauletta, he is the quarterback for Pittsburgh.
I've heard of him.
And Josh Love, I'm not sure if he's related to Jordan.
Here we go. Donald Payne led the league in tackles, and he's a former Jaguar.
Huh.
I remember Donald Payne.
On the Tampa Bay Bandits, Brady White is the quarterback, so they both have quarterbacks named Brady on the Tampa team.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that is.
And Jordan Ta'amu, the quarterback
I remember him
for Ole Miss.
He was actually decent in the XFL.
Yeah.
Like he fucking him, PJ Walker, and then Cardale Jones, they were about the only ones that played quarterback in the XFL where like their play just didn't look sickly.
Right. Let's see here.
He's actually a fairly young guy too.
Yeah.
So he might, I don't know, he has time to get it together.
Let me see if there were any former Hoosiers. Oh, Stevie Scott III, running back. Former Indiana Hoosier.
Yeah, you would know
on the
that.
Michigan
I don't know
Panthers.
who the fuck that is.
On the
I
Michigan
got no clue.
Panthers. Jerome Johnson, defensive tackle out of Indiana.
So Indiana had a big Johnson.
Yeah, on the Philadelphia Stars.
So fucking gay. The Philadelphia Stars. And Philly usually do come up with some creative shit because even their arena league team back in the day, the Philadelphia Soul, their fucking logo and shit looked fire.
Oh, yeah.
Scooby Wright. Why does that name sound familiar?
Scooby Wright. Oh, yeah, I've heard that name.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard that before. Man, you plugging away at that fucking keyboard, bro.
Yeah.
I already plugged in my keyboard.
I can't do none of that shit because my laptop's powering this show. So
also shout out to a Bears content creator for coming on my show yesterday.
No one gives a fuck.
He plays. He played for the University of Arizona, and he plays for the Birmingham Stallions. He used to play for the Arizona Cardinals.
You talking about Scooby, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I've seen his name before. I forgot what the hell he even played.
Right. Yeah, he was a linebacker.
Okay.
Sounds like a linebacker name, honestly.
I don't know what the fuck it was. It's Scooby. One of the worst fucking cartoons ever.
What do you got against Scooby-Doo?
Man, that show was stupid as shit. Fucking dumb it. Let's solve a mystery. We're gonna find people dressed up in ghost costumes. Fuck you.
Which I'm surprised people easily can do now these days. They dress up as a villain, and basically do dumb shit.
Yep. That's basically what it is.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
I mean, that's
really what it is.
I'm probably one of the most fewest people that will say that. Will basically just
Wait,
say
the most fewest.
because there's a lot of cinema sins out there.
What?
You never watched Everything Wrong with insert name
Oh
of
yeah,
movie.
Cinema Sins is a great. Yeah, Cinema
Oh,
Sins is,
Simusins. It's a name. Okay, I was like, what the fuck
yeah,
is he
Cinema
talking about?
Sins is a YouTube channel where they point out all the flaws in movies.
I love doing that.
Oh, yes, I did. The best one is Trolls 2.
Yeah, they're
They did
eating
that.
her, and then they're gonna eat me.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god! Fucking shit was the worst. I don't know.
Trolls 2.
I don't know. They had that. They had that, and then Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
You know what movie is so good that it's so bad that it's like a work of art?
Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
That, but like The Room.
Do you want to know?
Oh my god, that movie fucking sucked.
What about
It's
some horror?
hilarious how bad it is, though.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
cinema.
I'll give you that.
Oh hi, doggy.
It is pretty fucking terrible.
Oh hi, doggy.
I mean, there is a lot of cinema sins when it has to come to horror movies where people do dumb stuff.
But that's like every horror movie. Let's run towards the chainsaw noise.
Oh yeah, Well, we have a new cult classic, Morbius. Everyone prepared to get morbed.
I didn't see that.
I no. You know what the funniest thing about that is? Like, Sony saw that like everyone was making memes about it. So like they were like, "Hey, people are talking about this movie even though it's not in theaters. Let's put it in theaters again." So they put it in theaters again for 1 week. So they put it into theaters again for 1 weekend, and it only made like 85K.
Jesus, that's terrible.
This is
Yeah, they put
why
it in like 1,000 theaters across the U.S. and it only made $85,000.
It probably cost them more to put that shit in theaters again.
Exactly.
Fucking idiots.
They fell for a fucking meme.
don't be surprised if they do. What if Mr. Fantastic didn't tell Wanda how to defeat Black Bolt?
Oh yeah, that's right.
The only way you defeat Black Bolt is by farting on him.
Either that or you make sure he doesn't have a mouth.
Yeah, that shit was whack though. How can you tell? Mr. Fantastic is the smartest man in the universe. That they make him look like a dumbass in the movie.
True. I'm just glad that they got John Krasinski to play him because, God, I did not want Miles Teller back at.
Would you be surprised if the deleted scenes came out and they had like footages of Tom Cruise being in it and Deadpool?
No,
I mean,
Tom Cruise was your movie, bro.
No, there were rumors about Tom Cruise being the Iron Man.
Yeah, because he was originally supposed to be Iron Man before they gave it to Robert Downey Jr.
Well, that was a good decision.
Yeah.
Well, since
Robert Downey Jr. was perfect for that shit.
Yeah, no kidding. But like, I'm glad that they got John Krasinski to play Mr. Fantastic instead of Miles Teller because that Fantastic Four movie that they came out with back in like 2014 or 2015, god awful.
Shit.
It was fucking terrible.
Thank God I didn't see it. Thank God I didn't see it though.
You couldn't see anything though. The lighting was so terrible in that whole movie. Like I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah,
going on?
Speaking of the Marvel series, I haven't watched any episode of it yet on Disney Plus. Apparently, has anybody seen the Miss Marvel series?
I did.
No.
I liked it a lot.
Is it true that Tobey Maguire? Is it true that Spider-Man is in it?
No.
I don't be watching this shit like that.
No. I haven't seen him in it. I've been mostly focused on Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Honestly, I haven't seen.
Why are you focused on him?
Because it's a great. Well, I'm a Star Wars geek, and it was good to see Hayden Christensen back as Darth Vader.
Oh God, you're one of those.
I can't do the Darth Vader voice modifier.
But Yeah. Plus, Ewan McGregor is back as Obi-Wan, and it's been a good show.
What's that shit on Netflix or
Uh,
Paramount or whatever?
Disney Plus.
Okay.
I've been mostly watching horror movies. Like I saw this one last night, and it was a hole in the wall.
Wrath of the Cum Cookies. That's like your favorite horror movie.
Wrath of the Cum Cookies.
Okay, I'll admit. I'll admit that was funny.
Dude, you want to know what's a fucking terrible horror movie?
What?
Pumpkinhead. You see that shit?
Yeah.
The fucking special effects in that thing are so god awful.
I thought it would be Leprechaun.
No, Leprechaun's funny. I love Leprechauns.
You know what's a great horror movie? Even though like it wasn't meant to be like anything spectacular, but it turned into a cult classic. Evil Dead. I fucking love Evil Dead.
Oh
Immediately
god,
when I say I watched
the original one, the animations for that are so fucking terrible.
I know, it's so good.
Like all of a sudden they turned into like these like zombie clowns and shit. Like ah!
The Wrath of the Cum Cookies.
You go ahead and make that movie, Michael.
Yeah, but do you want to know what is the worst?
Wasn't there like a horror movie called Killer Tomatoes or something?
Yeah, Wrath of the Killer Tomatoes.
Paranormal Activity.
That's a nightmare for me because I fucking hate tomatoes.
Yeah,
Paranormal Activity is the worst horror movie ever.
Paranormal Activity was trash.
Exactly, 2 hours.
All that I can't believe they got like a series out of that. Like that many people liked that piece of shit.
Who's this Jags Nation dude?
I don't fucking know. I don't even know who he's talking about. It's not like any of us are fat.
Right.
You go on a fucking diet.
I don't even know who he's talking to.
Yeah, I don't know who he's talking to either.
Yeah, he just came in and said you should go on a diet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just run up the rocky stairs.
Bet you can do it faster than a certain fat fuck that we won't name that likes cupcakes.
Yep, and thank God his channel got deleted again.
Yep.
Good riddance. Rest in peace.
Oh, he's talking to you.
I don't know why. Because I'm sure I could fucking outwork him in any aspect of the gym.
Jesus.
And I play softball every fucking weekend, so yeah.
You don't hit runs, you hit grand slams.
Did you hit a grand slam with Julio? Like, man, I want some details about this shit, bro.
Yo, the moment I admit on stream that I have a girlfriend, I will actually get her on stream with us.
Why would you do that?
Probably.
Hey Jags Nation, you want to bet?
Plus too much cardio. Plus, if you overwork on cardio, it can turn you skinny fat. You gotta also lift weights with it, bro.
Exactly. So this fucking retard doesn't know what he's talking about. Go fucking play in traffic, you piece of shit.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
God, that fucking like threw me off now.
Hey, you're good, bro.
No, I don't care about that. It's just dumb shit kind of threw me off with what we were talking about. These are like starting to be like the Seinfelds of goddamn awkward silence now. Just cause like fucking training camp hasn't even happened yet, and there's not a whole lot to talk about.
True.
I mean, other than OTAs, I mean,
we gotta do the special for goddamn SummerSlam coming up in what, August?
Yeah.
I mean, unless you want to do Money in the Bank, which is kind of.
I'm not doing that shit because I know it's gonna be fucking awful, like it has been ever since The last good Money in the Bank was when CM Punk won the title and walked out of the company. That's the last
Well,
time it was good.
if you want me to be honest, the pandemic era, where they had that they fought for the briefcase inside the actual WWE headquarters, that was funny.
Of course you would have liked that match.
I mean, it was creative, I'm not gonna lie.
It was a piece of shit.
Not a lot they could have done back in the pandemic era.
Yeah. I really wish people would let that shit die, though.
Yeah, because everywhere you
go, it just seems like every popular sickness, like it's the new strain of COVID. No, it's not.
Oh yeah, how many times do you go in somewhere they'll be like, "Oh, I'm not going to be near you because you don't have a mask on."
I mean, personally, it doesn't bother me that much. I just put on my mask and be like, okay, cool.
No,
I don't let it bother me.
Well, the only places that like you really have to wear it anymore is like medical facilities.
Yeah, a lot of places don't even give a shit anymore.
Well,
as they should.
Yeah, they'll be like, yeah. Me and Jaganov have had COVID.
I haven't yet, knock on wood.
You haven't?
Nope.
You haven't got it at all?
Nope.
Oh, wow. I've had it twice. I don't know anybody that hasn't gotten it at least once.
I mean, if I did, I was asymptomatic.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I just haven't ever had a positive test come back.
Hey, you never know, Nick. You could get the screaming shits, and that could be the new strand of COVID. If you eat a fucking, I don't know, like a goddamn what Mexican restaurant is popular in Indiana, whatever that is. If you eat something from one of them and get the screaming shits, you got COVID.
I don't know. I usually get that just from eating way too much protein.
Well, that's a lot of people. Well, now we're talking about bowel movements here. I think that's the time for us to put a wrap on this show for the night. Anybody else got anything they need to add before we get up out of here?
Just get at us for the fantasy league.
Yeah, we're waiting. Yeah, we are definitely waiting on people to join that.
Yeah.
Because I definitely would like to start that because I mean I got one fantasy league that's I try to keep it at 3 and I did 3 last year, but I know of one for certain that I'm not doing this year, but so yeah.
Yeah, let's get at us on Twitter, get at us on Instagram, and we'll make it happen.
I will be entering in I think when I'm 21, I'm gonna be entering in those like money leagues where you draft like a player.
You can do that now, dummy.
Yeah.
Or in ESPN leagues.
Again, you can do that now.
Yeah, you only have to be 18.
Yeah, but
the only thing that 21 restricts is drinking, but I mean, there's plenty of ways
around
also
that. Cigarette. At least in Indiana, you have to be 21 to buy cigarettes now.
Well, I don't smoke, so I don't give a fuck.
There.
Well, I will say one thing. I will wait after the preseason to do a money fantasy.
Oh yeah, you don't. You always wait until.
Yeah, you never do shit. Never do a draft before the end of the season.
Because a lot of people were mad when they drafted Andrew Luck in fantasy, and the last minute he retired.
Exactly.
Yeah, and one, I wouldn't have drafted that pussy to begin with, and second, yep, that's why you do that. And injuries happen.
It was when Cam Akers before he came back in the playoffs, he was out for the season, and
just imagine how many people were pissed that drafted him.
Exactly. So that's why I'm waiting till the end of the preseason to
that's like rule 1. I wait till the last fucking week of the preseason to do a goddamn fantasy draft.
Because God forbid one of them gets hurt, you're fucked.
Yeah, you ain't fucking with my money like that. But anyways, I think that's it. That's all, people. thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. We'll be back next week and have some more shit for you. Hopefully we'll string together some content. I mean, we barely made it over an hour, so hey, you never know. But hopefully next week will be better. But hey, still a good show. Uh, hopefully we don't find out CPG's dead. You guys have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your Father's Day, and as always, thank you. Fuck you. Bye.